What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Killzown Jones. I'm in this mug with my boy Tre Casanova. Killzown Interviews Part 2. We back up in this bitch, man. So
True.
last time I left you, well, I talked to, well, it ain't been the last time I talked to you because I talked to you before that. We always talk about local rap shit going on in the game every now and then when you ain't
True,
busy and
true,
I ain't
true,
busy.
true.
So you had just dropped that damn Chubby Lover
Mm-hmm.
and joined the team, which I think that was like your hardest fucking record. Him, you and your boy Epic Haynes. Shout out him. I don't know where the hell he at.
Yeah.
Epic Haynes. You know what? No, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. That's off air. But anyway,
All right.
shout out Epic Haynes. But anyway,
True.
um, they dropped that. Then you had came with the Cavalier, which was my
Yeah.
other favorite personal joint. Cause that's
Cavalier is a
your
lot of people's favorite.
now. Hold on. That's your car, right?
I don't even got a Cavalier no more.
Oh, you can't sell the Cavalier, nigga.
No, I didn't sell the Cavalier. The Cavalier quit on me. It was
Oh,
old.
hey, quit. You supposed to put it over to the side, put a tarp over it. Then when the hoes ask where did, cause you know when you go up, cause you know niggas get on, cause you done glowed up since we last niggas get on this show and then they go all well. We had Dr. Dan the Pancake Man, this nigga on Katy Perry tour and shit, doing all type of big shit. I'm like the new Sway up in this motherfucker. I be trying to tell these niggas to come on here, but anyway, ain't too my own horn, nigga. This your shit. So yeah, man, you supposed to put a tarp over there. You know, like your uncle got that damn G-Lac in the motherfucking driveway somewhere on the north side, nigga.
True.
Still sitting there. It's been sitting there for 2 decades.
Yep.
The hood is eroded. the rims, it's on 4 flat tires, like because Jack Boys tried to steal it and realized it was junk.
Talking about some, it's a bird's nest under it.
Yeah. Hella water damage. You know, raccoons living in the damn seats.
Yep.
Anyway, no, I had to change my shit after I did Hit Me Up.
Yeah.
It pissed me off. But anyway, so since then you didn't went to South by Southwest against my wishes because I told you not yet, but you went anyway.
Yeah.
How was that? Because I ain't been you've been to South by Southwest performing and then just kicking it. So actually no, you left, didn't you, right before it happened? Then what was that like?
So at the time I was working.
And who you was performing with? Because there was a hell of niggas on that flyer.
I don't know who the rest of them dudes was that was on the flyer. But Chanel from not Chanel West Coast, but the other Chanel from Young Money, the one who wrote Prom Queen, she was like the main attraction there. And Lil Flip was there. So I met Chanel. I didn't meet Lil Flip. I don't know. I think he was scheduled for a different day or something like that.
Oh shit.
And then pretty much me, my partner James, my partner Kendall, and my partner Joe, we drove from Illinois to Texas. Yeah.
Austin, yeah.
Yeah.
That was lit shit. You got to meet Chanel.
Bro, I was sick, bro. So like I said, I used to work with kids. Man, I caught the flu. Boy, they out there in Austin just turning up. I'm in the hotel room with a hoodie on. No, we're in Austin. It's hot. I'm in a hoodie on. I'm like, y'all, I don't know if I could perform tomorrow. Like, I was sick as a dog. Like,
shit.
I ended up watching never in my life have I ever wanted to watch the Harry Potter series. I watched the entire Harry Potter series in Austin, Texas, because I was sick. Like, it's things that I know about that series now that I would have never known. That I think is kind of cool, like the Horcruxes and stuff like that. But like, I would have not known that if I wouldn't have been sick.
That's some real shit. Cardi B had the flu, had a humidifier. I was like, damn, I need to get, because I ended up catching whatever bug that was.
Mm-hmm.
I got a humidifier. And what is that shit over there? A diffuser. Let me turn this down. Rest in peace, Burt Ward. But we can't have that shit going on. I don't want my channel to play. I didn't had it on here before. But anyway.
I feel you.
So you did that, and then you kind of took a sabbatical, and this is where me and you, I got to really talk to you about this because I didn't want you to feel like I was shitting on you because you was telling me because you had a baby and you had made a freestyle about girls like kids who had babies, which is true. Some girls will fuck with you if you got some kids, especially if they got some kids. But I ain't got no kids, thank God, and no STDs. But you got one, and like you made a whole freestyle about it, and then you kind of took a little time off because you was working with the kids. You had a kid, you was going through some shit, and you know I was like, because I remember you putting it on Facebook. I'll never forget this day. You put that shit on Facebook. And I was trying to figure. I'm like, damn, this nigga Trey got a kid. Now your shit blew. This is the fucked up shit about St. Louis niggas at Luther North, and your shit had 500 motherfucking. I'm having a baby. 500 likes.
Oh yeah,
my mixtape came out.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
The video out. 50.
Yeah.
I was like, so then you was going, and I remember because I saw the shit on, you was putting it on Snapchat at the time. And you was going through it. And I'm like, man, this is fucked up. So then you vanished, nigga. I have been trying to call you and everything else, and then up on Instagram one day, I just seen all this new shit just pop up. Like, what happened? So what happened? And before you do that though, let me say this real quick. I don't judge nobody for having kids because it's something about when you get through fucking with a man, right? And after a woman has kids, now we ain't got to go into all the personal shit because you can do that later on and sell 1 million copies and
I feel
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying it's something about because you was going through it. I remember you telling me that shit, and I was just like, damn, nigga, I had started drinking after that. I'm like, shit, let me go give me a Corona, nigga. I'm straight because at that time, other people, my cousin was having babies, everybody was having fucking babies, motherfucking people. I'm sitting up here with the 12-pack of motherfucking Trojans with the spermicide. I said, you was not finna get pregnant on me, bitch. Not today. But anyway, go ahead.
You said like you said, I had a baby. I was at college at the time, and me and my daughter's mom, we was dating or whatever, and you know, we just had a baby. But that's not really why I distanced myself. Like, I was still making music. It's just at the time I kind of after a while, some time passed. You know what I'm saying? I went through a couple of relationships, and then I met somebody, and I was like legit in love. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of in that. That's the pocket. Like, everything that I wrote was about her. Like, everything that I thought was about her. And like,
nigga, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, nigga. Join the team wasn't about her, nigga.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you talking about later?
No, I'm saying this is post join the team. That's what I'm saying. Everything was about her. Everything. No. No, there's literally only one song out that is about her, and I'll explain that in a second. Okay. And it pretty much got to a point where we kind of, I guess I wasn't grown man enough for her at the time.
No, hold on, wait a minute, stop right there. What the fuck do that mean?
Hey, bro, you asking the wrong person. You have to ask her.
Cause I'm sick of that shit. Cause when women, bitches, not calling your ex a bitch or your girl a bitch, but I'm just saying in general, like my man Stina D. Williams do. Bitches always say that shit, but they want you to propose to their ass on their time. I never got that shit. I never understood why we got to propose. And don't mind me eating pizza and shit. It's crunch time. Shit, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. But I'm just saying, and make it more flyer. Because, you know, niggas ain't. Because I'm trying to shut the fuck up. Because, you know, I be going in. So I'm eating this pizza when you talking to me. So anyway, no, I my bad, dog. We can't answer that question. Only she can. And I ain't trying to get in your personal business like that. Because there's a lot of media niggas be. So, what's up with you and your relationship with I just want to let you know. So you felt. I just want to let you know that I'm academic because any moment I can walk out here and fall, slip on this ice and get a bitch pregnant. So, or slip, fall on this ice outside my door and fuck around, get that pack. So and they got the pill for that pack now too, niggas. Just in case y'all didn't know. But anyway. Go ahead. So you fell in love with her, y'all broke up, and then what happened?
Nah, so then like we kind of had a back and forth with like the like relationship, whatever. So all of my songs are now no longer like, hey, actually I guess there's 2 songs about her, and all of my songs aren't really like, hey, yes, this is working out. It's more like a, man, this isn't working out. I'm sad about this. And so it got to the point where I was like, yo, if this is going to be my like muse, like if she's going to be my muse, and we got to a point where we pretty much wasn't like speaking. We saw each other in past, and we got mutual friends or whatever. So like we would speak in person, but like it wasn't like if I would text her, she wasn't gonna respond, type stuff. So
oh yeah, I'm going through that a couple of them.
So
right
it
now,
it was like, so I decided, I was like, yo, if I'm going to legit like spill my feelings out, I have to like give my all. So that's when I start back like. So I gave a moment. I decided I was going to release a song about her, and it was going to be essentially, and to me it is my best song, and that's Dysfunctional.
okay.
And I was like, I need for her to hear this and be like, dang, that song is hot. Like, even if she don't be like, man, I love you, I want to be with you, you know what I'm saying? I need her to be like, yo, you know what? I can't deny he ain't lying in this song. He kept it real, and this song is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And she did hear the song, she fucks with the song or whatever. But that's here nor there. But
now, hold on. Did she go? Did she get? No. Don't answer this question. Nigga. Don't answer that question. I ain't even ask you the question, but don't even answer it if I did ask you the question. But anyway, you know, so you put this, because I heard Dysfunctional. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? He's talking about his baby mama. He's talking about, but that's how them songs go. You know, when you put them songs out, it's supposed to be just so that the person, because you know your ex or whoever is stalking your shit anyway, so she gonna see the shit regardless. The motherfuckers that I learned that fuck with you is your ex and the niggas down the street that don't like you, or the niggas in the city that don't like you. You know, because I done block niggas. I'm being added by all these random ass niggas right now, and I know it's an agent, but it's some of them niggas. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But the point is, so you put Dysfunctional. I saw that shit, and then you just start dropping hella music. I'm like, shit, this nigga ain't never put this much music out at 1 month. I look up, this nigga got another song, new artwork, and everything else like that, and you just kept dropping shit. So then you came out with this Jody, and then you came out with the video, and the video was lit. Only thing I'm gonna say about this video, you supposed to have, because I know you got Trey. You said before we got on here, I was asking you where the hose is at, and you said you didn't have the hose. You supposed to pay. You supposed to give them $25 in a box of motherfucking Chinaman or Lisa's. What's that? This boneless hot braids chicken box, nigga, and get them on out of there, and or motherfucking Four Locos if niggas still.
Let me tell you about this video, right?
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna bring it up. Are you talking about? We're gonna have it on the screen. I didn't upgrade it. Hold on.
Okay. But nah, the song Jody, just personally, it's for my album that I'm working on, called Bear With Me. It's the first single off the album. So far I got 2 singles out now, Jody and Space. But that song was not. So I listen to a lot of music. Like, I don't listen to just rap, but I listen to a lot of music. But I have noticed the one thing in rap, we do kind of glorify like negative stuff. Like, we kind of go, okay, yeah, this lit, and like people be talking about doing drugs or kicking a girl out of a car or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I pretty much took all of the stuff that I'm not proud of in my life, and I put it into one song.
Okay. So what up, my boy Phil tuning in? This nigga on every damn live stream. Shout out to my dude. True. Hold on right quick. Let me pull it up. So and then the other critique, you had one chick in the video being Yvette, and you couldn't really see her. She looked familiar though when I paused this motherfucker. But anyway, who is this? No, go ahead.
It's my friend Paula. Ironically, so that's my daughter's mom's friend. Like what
the fuck you doing? Hold on. You gonna tell me that shit? Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so no, initially it was supposed to be a lot more like stuff happening in this video. It's just that like the day of the shoot, everybody, and when I say everybody bailed on me. Like, and what happened was I was just already texting her about some art stuff, and I was just like, "Hey, Paula, you can hop in this video for me?" And she was like, "Yeah, I got you." And she just happened to do it. I had a completely different girl to play that part. My homies were supposed to. So a lot of my friends live in Chicago, or they're from Chicago, but they live in the Edwardsville area. And this was shot around like Thanksgiving weekend. So like all of them were back in Chicago. So like they were like, yeah, we're gonna head home, and they just didn't make it home. And I was like, it's cool, I get it.
But it still came out pretty dope. I ain't gonna show the whole motherfucking video, but they use that Saint. Hold on, go back. Use that Saints. No.
That's the Palace.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sure the Saints ain't no more. They not Saints over.
Yeah.
Everybody out here.
Nah, the Palace, the crib, for real. Like.
Yeah, I know you stay over there. I already know. We ain't gotta tell niggas to stay.
No. I'm saying like the Palace the Palace means a lot to me. Like that's where like I saw like even like some messed up stuff. The first time I ever seen somebody sell drugs was at the Palace. The first time I ever seen girls like juke on somebody was at the Palace. Like it was a lot of stuff. The Palace was like the place where like it was outside of the bubble of my parents' like guidance. So it was just like it was different. You know what I'm saying? First time I heard songs with cuss words in it at the Palace.
See, Saints. Look, St. Louis tidbit for y'all niggas. Saints, they had the clean versions because all the radio DJs go to the Saints, but the Palace was the trap spot, and I never went to a lock-in at the. No, I did, but they started fighting, so I had to leave.
Well, I was like, they shut it down because they used to shoot up the lock-ins and stuff.
Exactly, man. And then they had Club 1212 next door in that old Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And the nigga had a helicopter come out there. And the nigga had an AK-47 running around shooting niggas. You ever seen that video?
Nah.
I should look it up because that shit was horrid. But anyway, no, it wasn't hard. It was horrible, nigga. But anyway,
I understood.
But I'm just saying, like people don't know about St. Louis. St. Louis, I ain't never been nowhere else. I done been to some out of town skating rinks. Only one I think got something on us is Cascade up in fucking Atlanta. But St. Louis lock-ins, nigga.
Nah.
The best.
The crazy thing is, I used to go skating all the time, and I hadn't went skating in a while. And I just recently went skating for the first time on my daughter's birthday. So that was her first time skating, and that just felt like it brought back that feeling for me. But yeah, like.
Hey, Coach, like nigga.
Nah, we went. I went up to Chicago, so. But we
Chicago has some skate places too now, nigga. They be that were the house. They was doing house moves, music, dance moves and shit, juke moves. That's where all the niggas went up to Chicago to come back. You know, the old uncles and shit and old players in the club.
Yeah.
Running around taking folks' auntie from their uncle while their uncle drunk over in the corner. Like, man, people don't even know. Like, see, this is the thing about St. Louis, man. We got so I like it now. I like all the rappers coming out now. Tev Pole, fucking Junior, Lil St. Louis, Free LA Fold, because you get to hear all this shit, because a lot of this shit ain't there. And the only way you gonna hear this shit is through the rappers, because you know, white folks, they way out in Chesterfield and shit, Tumble Drum closed down, and they put some other shit out there. Like they got Incredible Piece of Clothes now it's Kokomo Joe's.
Yeah,
like but see, hold on. We're gonna have to talk about that even on Beast and Bits, because the county has legit got lit since when you left and you came back. Like we got Game Haven out here, Two Plum Brothers in downtown. They got Starboy. I was thinking about doing Starboy for New Year's Eve, but I don't know. So
I feel you.
Shit.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Nigga at the crib with the kid, because I legit don't even want to go nowhere. Like shit, it's everything. Somebody got killed on Christmas, nigga. So I ain't trying to be. You see that shit?
Yeah, I don't like being out, bro. It's just this world, just something else.
Nah, see, you gotta live. See, I be out, but I don't be out. I be out low key. Like I don't tell nobody, hey, I'm finna go out. I get there and then like, shout out my brother too, Cooley Bros King. We gotta get this nigga on here too. But I'm just saying, like, when I go, the only time I go out really is to go see this nigga perform. Like, and I was gonna come to the party this weekend, but my uncle turning 90 this weekend, nigga. So I can't.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I might have. No, his ass. He's so cool. He'll just sit in the back though, and just be, just be cooler. But anyway, So you did the Jody video. The Jody video is the shit. If y'all hadn't watched it yet, I'm gonna put it all Trey shit in the description box. So you put out Space. Okay. I ain't heard Space yet, but I saw the graphic. I'm like, oh, this nigga is being consistent. So you said the name of the album is Bear With Me, right?
Yeah.
So how many songs? Who gonna be on it? I need to know all that shit.
So we looking at either 9 or 10 songs.
Okay.
Right now, I got some stuff that I got to redo, so it might be some more features. But right now, it's just my brother G Money. He's the only feature on it.
Okay. So, let me ask you this because nobody really talks about this. So, how hard is it being a rapper, but you got a daughter? You know, because you can't. Because I hear you on the records, you know, talking like, especially like that's the conversation. Like when you blow up and y'all fucking put join the team back out and shit. Because I think y'all need to do a video to join the team. Like I have a whole treatment in my mind how join the team should go, and I think y'all should go ahead and make that motherfucking video just for the hell of it at Woes or at Tandy or some shit. But anyway, where you know you got a daughter now, so it's like I heard Nas talk about it, but like how is it for you? Like how is it for you as a working black man, and then you go rap on the weekends and stuff, but you got a daughter though.
It's funny that you said the thing about Nas because when that song Daughters came out, that's how I knew I was gonna have a daughter. Like it came out before I knew gender, and I was like, bro, what? Like I was blown. I was like, bro, this a sign, bro. But nah, it's a little different because just out the simple fact I do kind of listen to the stuff I say, and there's been some things that I said that I'm like, I wouldn't agree with because I'm trying to be a role model for her of like who a man should be. But at the same time, I know what type of person I am too. Like I can't hide that. Like I'm not all the way there. But then again, I also try to explain that in my music. Like this whole album is the point of this album is to explain that I'm not all the way there. I'm not where I need to be. I'm not where I need to be mentally. I'm caught up into a lot of emotions and feelings about things, thought processes, and it's like I need y'all to bear with me. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. No, and I feel you. You know, I like the fact that this is the thing I liked about you rapping, because when I found out you was rapping, I was like, when we did the first one, I'm like, man, this dude Tre rapping. I know you do your poetry, but you wasn't like spitting off the dome and shit like that. So I was like, oh, so then we talked about the video. You had old videos that was lit. You was doing them in college and shit. With the one they was outside doing the wheelies, and you jumped out the car and jumped on top of the car and did that was like, and then so it's like you had them videos, you had them songs and everything, and then like now I see you like stepping the visual game up. Like I was like, this shit is crazy. Like I didn't even know like for real. And see, that's the other thing too. I'm glad the guy you got was actually pretty lit because nowadays that's the new rapper in St. Louis is the cameraman.
Like, yeah, shout out Tino, bro. Shout out TB Visions, bro. That's my brother, for real. Like,
I mean, it's just every nigga. I'm about to give me a motherfucker because you can get you some bras and some of everything with a motherfucking camera. Like shit, I've had people approach me saying, "Yo, we need somebody to shoot this." I'm like, man, I'm thinking about it. But anyway, so like I don't want to say what's next because that's towards the end. So like. Okay, so you got a new gig. I know. You ain't gotta tell me, but I know because you putting money into it. That's one of the conversations that I always had, and I don't ever want to come off to you or other people that I know as like the big homie that's just trying to like keep my claws in you. So when you do pop off, like, cause nigga, I can't even get up and do the shit that I'm doing. I'm blessed. Like, I don't know what. I don't want niggas to feel like Killzown, because that's a lot of DJs nowadays. They just my artist. The DJ is the manager, the A&R, the money bag holder, the accountant, the lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been in these rap shows, and that's the other thing too. Like we need to talk about this on here. How do you feel? Do you feel like the St. Louis scene has progressed, or you feel like we still in the dark ages? Because when I still go to these shows, nigga, I get tired of the shit just being okay. So we here, me and you, we sit here talking, right? It's niggas rapping on stage. Now I'm waiting for your ass. I'm only reason why I came is to see your black ass. Exactly. Yeah. So the dude on the stage might be tough. Like I think only one time the niggas opened up, and that was that nigga King B. I've been trying to get this nigga on this shit, but you know he growing up right now. But the other thing is like nobody really commanded my attention like that. Maybe there's some other niggas, but no more so than him. And then like when I see your performance, I'm like, damn, I should have been there. You know, because you was performing back in the day when a nigga didn't have no seniority and off days and all the other shit. But like, boy, how do you feel like has the scene progressed? Because I just still feel like when I went to Cooley Bros King concert, that's my little brother. We'll talk about that offer. But like it was niggas turning up on stage, a few shorties by the side, everybody else in the back getting drunk. Then they get off stage, and the people that was in the back getting drunk came with the person that just got on stage, and it just kept going like that. Like I don't never see like a show other than Smino, and that's because Smino like is on a different level or SZA. Like
you know, it's crazy. Smino used to play the drums in my church.
Oh, I know about you three niggas. The three niggas, you, Darius Robbins and Smino. I know the three amigos.
But
shout out. Even though it was some shit that happened behind the scenes recently, but I don't because y'all know I was fucking with Mike Check Global and everything else like that. And then I had to make it. I made a decision. We made a decision really for me to go and do my own thing.
Other thing, yeah. So, I feel it. But nah, to answer your question, I think it's like one of the things that you just kind of have to pay attention to. Like, I had been doing shows for the longest, and like some of the shows, like you explained, it'd be like some shit like it'd be like 10 artists. Us 10 artists was paying our way, or if we weren't paying our way, the people we had to get a certain amount of people to come before we can get paid, and then like your homies would be there. And you perform, and then like y'all leave, you know what I'm saying? So then like by the time dude number 3 performing, ain't nobody there except like his 2 friends. Bro, matter of fact, I did 2 shows at the Firebird. One show I did, the people who came out was my sister, Tino, who shot the video, and my ex, right?
Yeah.
Literally, there was like this one group of dudes, and they were some young niggas. They was definitely some high school niggas. They went like whatever I don't even know what they was talking about. I think they was like the Fiji Water Boys or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, and not slighting them, not slighting their name. I just don't know it. I don't remember it. This was like a year or 2 ago. But like they said went, but they damn near had everybody from their high school there. So literally when they left, everybody else left. So it pretty much is empty.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like, nigga, you want to go first at these shows. Like, you don't even want to go last.
You do.
You want to go first.
Going last means you're performing for nobody. So then, so I performed for like, and then like some of the people I'm performing for now are artists. So they really just waiting until they shine. But you know, I put on a good show. So people fuck with me, exchange numbers and everything. People like, yo, G, we got to get you on collabs, and you know, all that shit always fall through. But
and still, then, yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that. Niggas always come on some niggas always talking about, yeah, bro, we gonna work. Nigga be 2-3 years down the line before they even get the holiday class.
Then the next show I did at the Firebird. My nigga bro, like, and this is when I decided like I had to start doing shit differently. So I my homie DJ Big Black, he used to live like right in the apartment below me. We kicked it all the time, you know, we sessioned up and stuff like that. And I'll be like, hey G, I need you to DJ my set. Just I wanted to do something different. Like I was like, everybody else got this dude. I want to have a DJ. We come in there. First of all, the fucking sound engineer was drunk as fuck. And like drunk as fuck. And
where was this at?
the Firebird. And
this again, at the Firebird. Okay.
Yeah, and this is on them. This is not on the people who threw the show. This is on the people who run the Firebird. Like, they should have had this nigga in check. So there was a nigga there who worked the bar. Apparently, he was the manager. He didn't say shit to dude. And when he did say shit to dude was cutting niggas set short and all types of shit. So then the promoters, they didn't
You here? You still there?
No, yeah. Then the promoter they sent like a lady out there, and she pretty much told me she wasn't gonna be working for them no more. So like they didn't really have too much going on. So then somehow they convinced my man to like DJ everybody's set.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he ended up getting paid off of it, but still, like, initially we didn't think he was gonna get paid off of it, and he was just doing it because we were gonna be bored anyway. Mm-hmm. So 80% of the crowd that day was the people who was performing. 80%.
Yeah, because I mean,
and right then and there, I was like, fuck that. I could throw my own show, bro.
Exactly, and do the same numbers or better. Like, that's my new shit in 2018. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and y'all motherfuckers out here that's gonna watch it. No, matter of fact, no, I'm gonna tell you, my new shit is gonna be a whole. We're gonna just do some whole different shit. Matter of fact, no, fuck it. I want people to. Because I got to think outside as a DJ and as a, interviewer and all this. I got to think outside of the box. So we're going to have motherfucking house parties, but I ain't going to tell you where we're going to have a house party. Like, my shout out to my bro, Cooley Bros King. He just made me get this dope ass idea. So we're going to, 2018, get ready, bring your own bottle. And I'm about to holler at my brother and see if we can get some damn security cameras. Because you motherfuckers, that's why the Saints in the Palace is closed now. Because you niggas want to act extra, and we get security, because there ain't nobody finna sue a nigga over no damn. We trying to get lit, we trying to get drunk, and then you take some home and smash nigga. Or if you do, we gonna have camera. Just know your ass is gonna be on camera. So, and we getting that Nick Cannon. I'm gonna see if we get Nick Cannon. I'm gonna email Nick Cannon, nigga, send me the beta, because you gotta. Nick Cannon got this consent app, but that's a whole. We're gonna talk about that on Beats and Bits after we get off here. So, anyway, 2018 is just gonna be a whole new day and time for niggas, because I get tired. Because this is the thing about it. I want to go to the motherfucker. We can talk about this here though, because this is St. Louis shit. But when you agree, saying what you just said, I want to go to the shows and the girls is shaking ass, twerking ass. And throwing ass on everybody. And the dudes ain't scared, because, see, motherfuckers get that sexual harassment allegation shit. It's been going on in St. Louis nightclubs for all eternity. Like, it's been this. You go to any motherfucker, you go to Marquee, you go to the O-Bar, you go to Cherokee Street, any spot on Cherokee, you go to the north side, it's niggas over here, females over there, and you standing here, and if your boys ain't there, I mean, we could just kick it. Like, you see what I got right here, nigga. I've been eating this for the whole show, but we could did this at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paying $10-15. Like, I be getting there, I be on some slick shit that's the other thing too when you go out in St. Louis. Matter of fact, we need to put this on Beats and Bits. But anyway. Fuck all that. But next thing is next. So you got the album coming out. When is it coming out?
Let's say spring.
Spring, okay. So, that's the next question. I'm gonna bring Will home. So, like, when you coming up with this shit, because this shit is dope. Like, who are you getting to produce? Who are you getting to, like, how are you conceptually coming up with this shit, Trey? Because, like I said, you was a poet when I first met you. Like, this shit is hard, and people sleeping on it, and we got ways to beat that up. But of course, it's gonna cost money because niggas ain't doing shit for free. But like this shit, like, you got some of the dopest shit, and it's all you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't. When I listen to your records, like a lot of niggas, I listen to their records, I hear 15 different niggas influencing. But with your shit, I just heard the city, basically. I don't hear nobody else shit in their shit. And that's for a new artist, coming out in the last couple of years, still on his grind, and then you being consistent with it. Like, I ain't never heard you ever chase a trend. I ain't never like you did some freestyles, but this shit be yours, like on some Tory Lane shit. Like when you did that girl, the girls love, niggas with babies, rappers with babies. My bad, it wasn't niggas, rappers with babies. Like that shit, you started it off just like Drake did, but then it just went your way. So explain your process if you want to, unless you want to keep it soft.
Nah, with this album, it's just pretty much. So essentially, I don't know if you noticed, my logo is a bear. Like that's my actual logo. Yeah. So pretty much, you know how we call each other nigga as black people, and we kind of took that from the white people. We took that like this is our word. We put our twist to it. That's pretty much what I did with my logo. Somebody else used to call me Noodle Bear, and I kind of was like, yo, I was hoping.
Noodle Bear.
But like,
I'm just fucking with you, Trey. You know that.
Nah, I feel you. So now I kind of held on to it, like, yo, if I'm holding on to this, I need to capitalize off of this. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna work with this design. I'm gonna flip this into a logo. This is going to be me. I'm going to brand this. I'm going to make this feel like, yo, this is me. If this is who I am, I control this. This does not control me. And so that's why the album title is Bear With Me, but it's spelled like bear, like as in like an animal. And so I kind of wanted to go through the concept of like a lot of people that I have, a lot of women that I have experienced in my life, I feel like they have this or that to say about me because I wasn't who I'm becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so we gonna go back to that shit because I'm.
No, I'm saying this how pretty much how I wrote.
How you framing it? You framing it.
Yeah.
This is my thing though. Like I've been saying this shit on Beats and Biz. I've been saying it in my live shows. Like I don't like women mature faster than men, especially black women and black men. Like we're set up by our parents or whatever. The woman is made to be independent while the son is coddled because no woman or no father you know what I'm saying, wants to bury their child. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get to learn and experience shit like women do. Like it says that men, we get to do whatever the fuck we want, but in actuality we don't. You feel me? You don't learn how to, cook noodles right, nigga, till you 15 or 16, and your mama finally let you in the kitchen because she tired of making you grilled cheese and bologna sandwiches and shit on the stove. You know what I'm saying? She tired of cooking your black ass some food, so she finally let you get in the kitchen at 15. So you finally was able to make Kool-Aid 2 years ago, 2 years before that, nigga, and she taught you how to do it right. And then you in there with a sponge and a spoon and an old washcloth trying to get the sugar because you done spilled it all on the side of the table and shit or the counter, and now you gotta fix. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, so with all of that being said, females end up getting out of state. When we was in school, all the females had jobs. Niggas didn't have jobs. Like maybe 1 or 2 people out of each class had a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not groomed to be independent. So when we get older, and we not even get older, when we in high school, the women. See, I gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? Like the women, they already at 16, 17, they smashing every dude they date, because they're in high school, you had people dating, breaking up, and then the girl was over here with somebody else. Then, once she found out that all of them on the smash and it wasn't no real love, they was just, saying this shit. Then they end up either getting a baby or, they out here fucking until they 25, and then reality set in. They want to have kids because all their friends they didn't went to college and did, or even if they did went to college and got a good job or whatever, and their friends is married and they in competition. Meanwhile, Me and your ass is sitting there trying to get this money together, get this paper together. We trying to be something. We trying to accomplish things and shit like that. And women, because they've already they didn't been fucked out. You feel me? They done playing. They wanna put it on you, your ass, and you the one. Most of the time when you having these deep intimate relationships and it's all lovey dovey and shit like that, shit going good for a good 6 months, and then the shit go to hell. You know what I'm saying? They want you to step up to the plate where all the other niggas didn't. They was the nigga they was with before was just fucking them and lying to them, taking their money, doing all this other shit. So then when you come along, cause we single parents, you know what I'm saying? The niggas that didn't have parents, they little take in LA foes as freedom niggas, but you know what I'm saying? They out here, they didn't fuck them all, and now we got to deal with these girls, and then we got to also deal with our girl. Then probably fuck about 80 dudes, before they got to us. Now I ain't gonna say 80, but I'm just saying, you know how I do. Take the number, multiply, round it up. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. So, what do you mean? I had to break it down real quick. This your interview. I just want to. I'm asking you this. I'm putting this frame of mind. So, like, what in your relationships? And you don't have to go in detail, but why? What do you think? Do you think you caused it, or do you think that with you not being as mature as they want you to be, because they mature already? They've been studying up on this shit since the 6th grade. Before then, watching Disney movies and reading Cosmopolitan behind their mama back and putting it in the mail pile before anybody know. So, what happened with you?
I can't speak on like my last, like the previous relationships before that. I think I just, you know what I'm saying? It just was a relationship. You was young in a relationship. My very last relationship, though, I honestly think that she really did have her head on her shoulders. And at the time, I was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do this. But I didn't know how to bridge these all together. I wasn't trying to figure out how to bridge these all together because I was focused on something else. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, but this is my thing, and I just recently had this happen with me. Is that why do we have to? Because the girl gonna go and do whatever the fuck she want to do. She gonna go out there and do it. I'm just saying, she wants you to. Because 2018 niggas, we gonna have to talk about this on Beats of This too even further. Because I'm finna go in. So grab your popcorn tray because we going in. But I'm just saying, like. This shit kills me because the girl that went out here and did everything, and see niggas end up simping because they can't get, or they feel like they can't. And I've even done it. Even with this last relationship, like I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like I'm not, without going into too much detail, I kind of lowered my standard because I wanted to see if she was gonna be as real as she was telling me. Now I kind of see that, but at the same time, it's like you still can't lower your standard. If you want a chick that's 5'9", with a J-Lo booty and some curves. You know what I'm saying? She might be a little thick or she might be a little chunky or whatever because, it's cold outside, nigga. And I'm a big nigga myself. But I'm just saying, like, why do women, I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's just like when you out here, like, that's why I asked you before we got on here, where the hoes at, because as you get older, it seems like you gotta go. This is why niggas is Tyga, Kylie Jenner, Tyga, Travis Scott, they dating these young girls because they trying to fuck. Because when you hit our age, 23, 24, 25, 26, they ain't trying to fuck. They either trying to raise their kids or they trying to find a nigga to give them some kids because they tired of holding all their friends' babies and want to shake them because they ain't got one. Like, why do you think that female, like, why do you think that it is like this, and this is contributing to the overarching problem of people being in single parent homes?
Nah, yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for any woman. I don't know. Like I said, I'm personally, personally, me in my mindset, I'm not in like a. And when you was like where the hoes, and I was like, I don't know. I really ain't in the mindset of like chasing hoes. I'm like, that's one of my demons. Like that is one of the things that I'm battling. Like I don't.
Oh no, you ain't no demon, nigga. You a man.
No. At the same time, it's like I got somebody to live for. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. No, I know. I see what you're saying. As being a father, you don't want to set that precedence of.
So I'm trying to. Plus, I personally like. I'm an only child, and I'm used to being by myself, and I have felt what it's like to be one with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like does everything together. I like that. I don't want to be like, yo, let me call this girl and smash, and then when she leaves, let me just have to text somebody else. Like that shit, I've done that. That shit's annoying as hell. Like it's hella fucking annoying. And then
Oh,
like that's
so you basically trying to get up out the game is what you're saying.
pretty much.
You trying to bow out the game. See,
Nah, yeah.
see, this is the thing about it, like, and that's good that you want to do that. Me, I kind of, it's good to see because I want to hear from a younger person because I know you, like I said, I got family members and friends that have had kids since we've been in high school, you know, and y'all coming up behind me. Like me, I've always said I don't want to bring. And that's probably why a lot of my relationships end because I'm not trying to bring no child in the world until I have a totally solid foundation. If I don't get that, because I've been exposed to that. You know what I'm saying? Having an uncle having a big ass house and an auntie having a big ass house, crib. Not even necessarily had to be a big ass house. Even my sister and my brother-in-law having a nice, decent sized home, enough room for everybody, enough room. Like she got like my mama is coming back from Texas, you know, in a minute from my sister's house. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a thing of wanting to have stability and wanting to have, you know, a decent starting point. And I know you want that too for like when you're working towards that. Like you kind of have to race to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that from like my mom. You know how she broke it down to me because I know. Then you grew up with your parents, both of your parents, right? Trey, you there, bro? Oh shit! Hold on, Trey, you there, bro? Oh shit! Hold on, Trey, you there, bro? Bro, his phone died, y'all. Hold on. Shit, I'm cooking and then hold on. Let me send him another invite right quick. Hold on. Shit, damn. Hold hold on right quick. Hold on, y'all. Shit, we keeping it real though. Hold on. While y'all waiting, go ahead and let me see. I'm sending you another invite. While y'all waiting, go ahead and go on beastandbiz.com right fast. Uh, we go ahead and send him out real quick, and then we gonna bring him back in. Hold on, right quick. There we go. So yeah, hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all log on right quick to get on. Damn. Anytime you start talking about some real shit, I tell you, boy, they be tripping. And they be tripping at everything. Hold on. His phone fucking around and died, I'm telling y'all. Hold on. I just sent it. Oh damn, just sent it. Just sent it. So this what we gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna call him, and we gonna come back now. We gonna come back because I don't want to be a whole lot of dead air. So we just gonna make this be a part. We're gonna make a part three, and we're gonna be back. All right. So this your boy DJ Killzown Jones, Tre Casanova Killzown Interviews. And we're gonna be back. Best believe it's gonna be a part 3. It might be today, it might be later on. You will probably see him on Beats and Bits. We're trying to get him on there if time permits. So let me go and see what's up with Trey real quick. I'm gonna send him one more invite and then we're gonna try to bring him back in. I think that phone died. That's what happened. Give me a second. My phone got her turned on. It's chiming back on. All right, so he's finna come on. He's finna come back on. So while y'all waiting though, let me see who up in here, man. So my boy Phil still watching. No, shit. Okay. All right, he back. Shit. Make sure y'all go
Yeah,
to
I apologize about that. My phone got overheated, yo.
No, it's
and
all
it just
good,
cut
bro.
off.
It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. What iPhone you got?
the 6S.
Oh, see, yeah, they on that bullshit right now. I don't know if you've seen that, but we'll talk about that.
I'm here.
But what I was saying was that I was saying about, do you feel like you feel like you want to get out of the game, but are you sure? Because I had that feeling too. And what I don't like is women. I feel like sometimes try to guilt trip you into wanting to be like that, and you do. It is a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just in the mindset of, let me go get to this bag right quick because there's so much shit that I want to do. Like that's my other thing with you and everybody else I know that's young. Don't be trying to settle down because you want to feel that stability of being with somebody, because just as fast as you think, because I was in a relationship for about 5 years and I thought I wasn't gonna never leave that girl, but we was on again, off again, shit. She was choosing other people over me, not necessarily other niggas, but family members and shit like that. So it gets to the point where you it gets to the point where you're gonna have to make the decision on if you want to settle down or do you want to, like, I just want you to be sure. If you sure, then that's that. But I know you got so much work to go. And as far as you being in, because most chicks ain't trying to hear, oh, I'm in a relationship with somebody. All I'm, I'm about to be on this road for about 6-7 weeks. Can you hold it down? Most chicks ain't gonna realize that, and I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I'm just having this conversation with you. It's some people that can do it, that understand it, that I see it all the time, like Kenfo Kid Shine, Bun B, Jay-Z and Beyonce to a certain extent. Well, they still do it, even though they had they issues. But so I just want you to be sure, bro, because you got so much work out here to do, and I just feel like I don't want you to just preemptively, okay, I'm gonna slow down. You don't have to go chase holes, but you don't have to be out of the game. I mean, be out of the game and settle down and shit like that. Because once you start getting on this road and you go on for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's gonna be a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no chick gonna be sitting around. I don't care how much she say, she ain't gonna be sitting around waiting on your black ass to get back home. Because then what ends up happening is as soon as you fuck up, and we seeing this with Offset right now, then they trying to hang your ass for murder, basically. Cause like you just, so I just want you to be sure. So I'm gonna ask you, are you sure you want to settle down and still be a rapper at the same time? It can't be done, but notice, you're gonna have that temptation right there in front of you.
I mean, but I've always had temptation in front of me. I personally just know that I'm chill on a lot of stuff, and I just want somebody to chill with. And if it becomes something serious, we roll from there. I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So what's next for you? Like you have to bear with me. Album getting ready to drop. Are you gonna do some more visuals? Or you gonna do some what you planning for the
Yeah.
rollout?
Prior to this interview, I was at the studio. The song I just finished recording. Well, I recorded it. That's the other thing. Lately, I've been like a real perfectionist. Like I go back and like, nah, I don't like this. I gotta change this. that. So I got that song down to where I want it to be. Instead of me just putting, you know what I'm saying? Instead of me just pulling out the how do I put it? Instead of me just putting out just anything, I've been working really hard on making sure the product is good. So now I already got like a video in the works. I done talked to the person that's going to be co-starring in the video. I got an idea what I want the video to be. I done talked to Tino because he's going to shoot the video for me, you know. That's fam, you know. Yeah. So I really just got that in the works right now.
Okay. So you told me when you told me that off air that you want to be like our generation's Master P. Now I get like, okay, so explain to me that real quick.
All right, so right now I got a collective going on, Cool Collective. I got 2 artists under me right now. I got Sleep Throat, he a producer, and I got Peter. The interesting thing is they're both gay, and
now hold on.
mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Why is that interesting that they gay? Now hold on.
Because
it's like, this is my thing. You don't need, as far as that, that's cool if they gay, no shade to the LGBT community at all.
mm-hmm.
But you don't need to highlight that. I mean, finish answering the question, but then I got a question for you.
Okay.
Another question.
I'm not saying that being gay is interesting or not being interesting. What I'm saying is Peter's a rapper, and being gay hasn't really been a thing for rap.
And hold on. Stop right there. I don't even want to hear nothing else about it. I just want to see what's gonna happen about it, because you letting you letting it up out of the bag, and if that's gonna be the gimmick or that's gonna be the hook,
it's not the gimmick. Ain't no gimmick, man. My man's can rap, and we gonna just prove that to y'all. We gonna get y'all past out of y'all head, out of y'all mindset of like, oh, snaps, he's gay. Shit, niggas be gay, girls be gay. We don't say shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, this is the thing. Okay, when a female is bisexual, like this is the thing. We're gonna get into or gay. We're gonna get into this right quick. And we gotta have this conversation, because if you're gonna, just because you're being an A&R, and I need you to pop first. I want one, and I see you working, and I see you moving. That's why I felt like it was time to do a part 2, because I like to see progression. Like last time you talked to me, we did that interview. I was at my mama's house, nigga, still, and that was 2 years ago. So no, that was like 4 years ago. So now, like, I've elevated. I got my own shit and doing my own thing, and that's why we off the chain as we is. You get the real, uncut DJ AJ Crispy, Big Killzown, whatever the fuck you want to call him, but DJ Killzown Jones. But I'm just saying, so it's like this. Female is something about, it's nothing sexy about even fuck. It's nothing sexy about a man being like, I'm not even saying it took to gay people, yes, to gay men, yes, but there's nothing sexy about you thinking about 2 men. It's all masculine. I mean, to gay people, yes, but we talking about the reason why, and I hate when people say that. That's why I'm saying it now. I'm just being a man about it. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just saying, because even in the media, you see a whole lot of, I mean, now you see a lot of gay stuff because you got gay directors, producers, and shit like that. You see guys kissing guys all day long. But the reason why it ain't like over the top, like crazy or whatever, it's getting there, because we have a more progressive, or some people might think regressive society, but it's getting there. But it's nothing tantalized. Like, we don't want to see no 2 dudes kiss on the, like, if just put it this way, like, remember when Britney Spears, Madonna, and Christina Aguilera tongued each other down? Like, it was everywhere. It was like everybody can talk about, whether he was black, white, whatever. We was all talking about a threesome, foursome with them. Like you was talking that now. If Sam Smith and Frank Ocean did that same shit, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit for real. We would not be. I mean, we would, but we wouldn't be talking about it like ooh ah ooh 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 ooh. We wouldn't be talking about it like that. You know what I'm
Understood.
saying?
But, I
See,
mean, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'm trying. Like it's not a gimmick. I'm not trying to sexualize their sexuality. Like they like boys. That's on them. That's what they're for. Like yo, y'all like boys. That's y'all.
oh, okay,
I
cool.
like.
I mean, I just want to know. I just want to make sure because
Nah, I'm just saying that
the
in a
game. I don't
in
want
a
to
in
see
a
that's.
in an industry where it's male dominated and we have women in here, but we hypersexualize the women.
Not
There
all
is
the way,
there.
not always, but go ahead.
Okay, but
You
I
talking
have to
about the
argue.
top? Like I don't think Scissor is hypersexualized. Now
But
people trying to
but
hypersexualize Scissor. I don't think Her is hypersexualized. I don't think it's a lot
understood.
of
But
people.
like, but at the same time, at the end of the day, we gonna go, "Ooh, will you fuck shorty?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I guess that they got their own thing going on. Nick produces. Nick, that's Sleep Throat. He's a great producer. He produced Dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he's really doing his thing. And Peter just was in the studio. He got a song coming out called Thought Loops. This is gonna be his first song. Um, I just right now I'm personally just for everybody. I don't discriminate whether you black, white, Asian, gay, straight, bisexual, whether you got 3 legs and 2 titties. Um, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no discrimination, yo. I love music. I love art. If you love music, you love art. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. I'm here to support. And I do realize that like we are in the time frame where like everybody does have different sexualities, and whereas we as human beings we might look at this like me and you as heterosexual dudes for the longest I even looked at it like yeah nah I don't really fuck with that gay shit, but like I mean it's not for me to fuck with. Like
Exactly.
it's some shit that I do that other niggas would be like, you and your girl do that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is what I'm gonna say. Because I always had gay friends, whatever, but they knew
Mm,
not to bring that shit over this way.
mm.
I am a boy, Damon. Um, no, let me quit playing. But I'm saying, shit, that would not went off well. Now, if they put that shit out, I was just thinking about that shit the other day. I was watching.
No, yeah, no, none.
Like,
A lot of the jokes that they used to make in like Def Comedy Jam definitely would have fucking got all types of censors and shit because they would have been like, oh, this is hate speech, and you know,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
but nah,
I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, me neither. I don't discriminate against people either. I'm just saying, when you said that, and I'm trying to get you in the mind frame because I've been doing this shit.
mm,
Ever since we got out of school, I've been either on websites, I've been trying to work with artists, I've been trying to do shit with people,
mm,
and you know what I'm saying. I see. I learned the game to a certain extent. Like I haven't been on the major level. Like I got guys on the major level that tell me how the shit goes and breaks down and shit like that. But my thing is when you trying to do stuff or whatever, when you leading in, like this show, like interview show, like I'm letting loose and I'm doing something different because I don't want to. I have it more like conversation, and you know that from the jump.
mm.
So it's like I didn't want to just be like, well, so Trey, when is the album coming out?
Nah, I feel you.
You know how niggas interviews be sitting here. Well, like no, I don't want. You know what I'm saying? So we in here, we talking to just like this, me and you,
Mm.
saying a few details. But I'm just saying, don't elite. When you said both of them gay, I was like, oh shit, here you go. He's gonna take off and just go
No, I
ahead and
mean,
no, I'm
no,
just saying when you
I'm
led
saying
in,
it.
don't.
I'm saying it now because later down the line it's gonna be brought up, and I don't want it to be a one of those things where people are like, "Oh my god, he's gay." Yeah, so what?
Yeah, I
That's
mean that's cool. You want
I'm
to tell.
silencing. I'm
I'm glad.
silencing it
Oh, okay. So you basically
because
just bring it. Okay, but I'm saying when you the way you said it, it was just like and they gay. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, I understood, but at the same, I'm saying it. I'm saying it to say like, yo, because I've been telling Peter prior to him even recording. Like I said, this is gonna be his first joint out. I've been telling him like, yo, you gonna get a lot of slack because one, Peter's mixed. Peter's mixed where he looks like he's white. Like, so you gonna get slack every time you say the N word. You gonna get they gonna talk shit about you because you gay. And I was like, let you say some heterosexual shit. They gonna be like, nigga, you ain't fucking these bitches. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come at you. But I was like, hey, you gotta be yourself. Like, but don't, I mean, like, at the same time, you got to know there's levels to everything. It's like, I don't talk about all the shit I do. You don't got to talk about everything you do. But you don't have to hide who you are.
Exactly. So okay, but like I said, I want you to pop first because I'm being real on the interview now. I want you to really pop first before you bring them out because it's like I want you to keep doing what you're doing because I like what you're doing, and I also want you to get the fuck up out of St. Louis, East St. Louis area as fast as you can. I don't care what you got because see that's my goal in the next year after I get through traveling. I'm working like a dog to get the fuck on body, like whatever I got to do because um it's just it ain't shit really here for us to really like really when you go somewhere else the shit ends up popping off more if and that's my goal is to get in position if I don't move but get into position by the time I'm 30 because it's like it's just a whole different world out there and next year it's all about the traveling it's all about doing the shit and then really like I said for you if you being an artist like me I got the website going. You know how that works and everything else like that. And that's kind of where I'm leaving it because I'm not trying to be out here competing against niggas. I'm not trying to put out like if I was me 4 or 5 years ago, say you put your boy out, right? Mm-hmm. So I would have been like, yo, the video would have been your boy St. Louis first gay rapper or some shit like that. Like I had to evolve, and I want you to keep evolving because you had, like, you was very back in the day. I don't know if you remember, but not back in the day, a few years ago. You even back in the day, you was kind of doubting yourself as far as, like putting your shit together, and I was too. I ain't even gonna lie. I was telling y'all, you and a select few other brothers, to step y'all shit up and do shit, and I wasn't even really going all the way in on mine. Now I was just like, fuck it. I cashed out $500 for the website and for hosting up the podcast and everything else like that, and I still got money to spend. Like this shit is a money game more than anything else. So I just want you to make sure that you pop. So when you bring dudes out, it's not like you because if you bring them out now, I mean that's cool to have them on your shit or whatever, but to put like your focus should be put behind you. Now if they want to do their thing and kind of work with you and y'all y'all a team and shit like that. But I just know, like, you gotta focus on one person first, because everybody I know, everybody off doing. That's why St. Louis is where it's at now, because the people who get on the Metro Boomins, the Sminos, the Scissors, they go off and they find somebody that they make them priority one, and or they get like a Scissor got what's that shit, Top Dog Entertainment, to where what I'm saying they developed her, they put her on features, they got her groomed to where what I'm saying. But if everybody off doing like 15 different things, like me, I could do that being a media personality. I could have a website, I could do this, I could get my DJ Vlad, DJ Academic shit on all day because I'm doing this shit just because. But for you as an artist, and let me look at you when I'm talking to you, even though we on the other side of the screen, nigga. Let me look at you in your eyes, no homo. Let me look you in the eye and say that you gotta focus on breaking Tre Casanova. That's why we doing this interview, because I know you the shit. I grew up around you, and you know what I'm saying. You got these different sides to you, and your music is dope. And I feel like once your team, if y'all pushing towards y'all, all the money need to be going. The house need to be going on you. And once the house is built, you make the money back and you build the house. Then you get old boy in there. Then you get this person in there. Because I'm just telling you, the motherfucker like, man, shut the fuck up, Killzown. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, I learned from being in a group. When we was in Luther North, I was in a group, and everybody wanted to do their own shit. And then we was still a group, and it was dope when we was working together as a group. but everybody wanted to be their own shit. We had a rapper, we had a singer, we had it could have went a certain way. It could have been like a Top Dog in St. Louis, but everybody was at different places. We wasn't moving together as a unit, and it fell apart. Then that's when I did my thing, and I tried to get people behind. But niggas want this and hate and all this other shit. We good now, but in hindsight, 2020, if niggas had it just said, okay, we got Killzown over here, you got the Hit Me Up song, okay. Then we got these niggas over here. Then we got Trey, and we all just kept putting the house on each other. That's what I want you to do. You got your boys, it's just y'all three. Don't add no more niggas. Don't add no hoes. Don't add nobody else onto the staff. You got your three guys, the engineer, you got your video man. You know what I'm saying? Just work with them 5-6 people, and the focus should be when you put this shit out. You have like just focus on that. I just want you to do it. Don't do like I did and try. Okay, I'm a DJ, and then I'm gonna do the media shit. But the media shit got 15 other different things, and then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna rap, nigga. No. You gotta. It's gotta be you and your team, because you own, like you said in the beginning, if you was quoting fucking Nick Cannon quote from what was that, Roll Bounce or some shit. You was like the strength of each individual is the team. The strength of the team is each individual member. So you the star
That's Phil
player.
Jackson. No, Phil Jackson said it.
But you said that. Well, okay, cool. But I'm saying, I remember you quoted it. Nick Cannon quoted it, and you quoted it just like this nigga. So you quoted a quotable of a quotable. So what I'm saying is, like, that's who it need to be. And go get that nigga Epic Haynes, and all y'all niggas be just one thing. Because if I had because when I left my group, because it was some shit that happened, it was a fight, some other shit, some street shit that I could have prevented. Had hindsight 2020, but I'm being like should have, could have asked nigga. I'm just talking to you right now.
No, I feel it.
But it's like, don't try to you. That's cool. You let them know now, because now everybody knows your boys is out there and everything else like that. But don't let. I'm not trying to preach you. I'm just telling you. Look at my failures. Don't be linking up with all these niggas. This nigga here, this nigga here, this nigga here, this nigga here, and he's supposed to be supposed to be putting you out, and it like that's why I made the website. Then you got somewhere to put your shit. You ain't got to email and stroke the egos of these websites or these YouTubers or whatever. Then I'm paying you to do it. So now that cuts out one thing for you right there. Now if you want to go to niggas we know do promotion shit like that, make sure you have your money together. Like, don't fuck up, because just look at myself and look at everybody else and see the shit. That's cool that you got ambition and you want to go ahead on and do it, but just make sure you study this game heavy before you just start jumping out there with all the homeboys and shit. And then, because what's gonna happen is, because it happened before with us niggas, your producer boy gonna want to do beats for somebody else. He ain't gonna want to just keep doing beats for you. So you gotta let him go and do his beats too, but you still gotta keep him in the fold. Your guy rapping, if he say he start popping before you, then he gonna feel like, what the fuck am I under you for? So the focus needs to be you, and then as the Tre Casanova, the producer, the label head, the A&R, the executive, the CEO, then needs to say, okay, well we got me through the door. Now it's time to get you through the door. And y'all got to really grind and sacrifice to y'all, because that's only people that I know did it like that. That's just saying. But anyway, after this album, what's next for you? Because I didn't preach. The pastor's gonna sit down and let the other pastor get back up, because it's your interview, nigga. So
after this album, like I said, I'm putting my all in this album, marketing wise too. So after this album, that's when the collective. I'm going to go through the legal ramifications of making this a record label.
No, you need to do that now. Don't put the album out, because then niggas.
No. I'm saying, like, so once the album's out already, it'll be the first album out on the label.
Okay.
So it's time to put the other artists, make sure they got their stuff right, so that way we can build, and we. Not to copy off of TDE, but we're gonna roll in cycles.
One person no, that's how it's supposed to be. Again, when you're looking at groups and you're looking at collectives and niggas like that, when you got TDE, you got Wu-Tang, like the niggas that they make it, end up making it solely because nobody is selfish. Nobody looks at the other person with hate, jealousy, because everybody getting they paper on. So, anything else? And you got some shout outs? Anything you want to say before we get up out of here, Trey? You got anything else you want to? You got anything you want to ask me or what? Because I like that's what I like doing too. Is like at the end, niggas get to interview me. So,
yeah. Shout outs. Shout out my nigga Tino for the video. Shout out my niggas in the Cool Collective. Shout out my nigga Craig. Yo, if y'all ain't heard, like, hey, follow me on Twitter. If y'all follow me on Twitter, I be tweeting some of Craig's stuff. Like, that's one of my homies from school, and just they'll be snapping. And I'm really in supporting him, and he been in supporting to me. So I rocks with him, he rocks with me. Shout out my nigga Nast, or he going by Lucky now. That's another nigga that's been rocking with me, yo. Shoot, I'm trying to get down with some brands for real, so I can bring y'all some merch. I got some brands in my eyes, but yeah.
Yeah, I see you got the hat on and everything. There, I see you got you had it on, but I'm saying, so, are you still doing? That's another question. Are you still doing art at this current time? Because I remember you was rocking with a couple authors, and you was putting your music, your art out as well. You still doing art?
I still do art, but right now, I'm purely focusing on like the collective. So if I'm doing art right now, like I think it was Christmas was the day that I told everybody, hey, I'm not doing art no more. Like you won't see me illustrate a picture of somebody or like that. If I'm doing art, it's for artwork for the collective. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really collective minded right now.
No, hold on. Don't stop your bag. If you was
No,
getting
no,
a
no, no,
bag
no.
off of,
And I wasn't. And like you were saying, about I wasn't. And that's the thing. You know, people want to be like, hey, can you do this for me? And then want it for free and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, I need to make sure I know how to perfect everything on my end. So I got some visuals that I got a storyline tied into the album, and it's going on my website, and it's going with some visuals that I illustrated. So I got to finish those. I got to make sure I got the track list illustrated the right way. I'm illustrating the cover for Thought Loops, and that's pretty much all that I'm working on illustration wise till the album drop. Yeah, I illustrated a book, but like I wasn't comfortable how that bag worked out. Just put it like that.
okay, all right. So, is anything else? Because we got, before we get up out of here. What's up, Nigel? Uh, Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here? Right.
Man, hold up. Hey, I need everybody to go tweet to @Chris from Crow. That's CHRISFRMKRO. I got 2 songs I recorded with him when I lived in my old spot. And 2 things is just fire. They was his songs. He made the beat in the living room, and I really want him to release them songs. But them his songs, that's his property. He can do whatever he wants. But like,
Okay.
yeah, get at him because them songs fire. Like,
Now, my next question is, I got some more shit. You thought I didn't have no more shit. We got all deep shit out the way. So now we just rapid fire. This the bonus round. So you what's the word I'm finna use? Like, so you moved from St. Louis to Illinois. So what's the? Because I've been over there because I might have a team over there or two. But anyway, we ain't talking about me. We talking about how is it living? You still living over there, right?
Nah, I moved back.
You moved back? Oh shit! So okay, so what was it like being? It's a whole different world, ain't it? When you over in Illinois.
Well, I lived in like Glen Carbon, the Edwardsville area. So yeah. It was a college area. I met some like I made some really supportive friends, like for real. Like my nigga Kyle. We didn't have so many talks about situations that like some pertaining music, some had not. Um, my nigga Tony, he funny as hell. That's why I remember my nigga DJ Big Black. He live in Vegas now, but we still rap and shit. You know what I'm saying? I done had so many sessions, like just like us kicking back. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling at the crib and stuff. But like knowing, like put me in an environment. I was working at a Buffalo Wild Wings at the time, so I met a lot of like people. That Buffalo Wild Wings in Edwardsville, like they are a family. Like them employees are a family. They kick it together. They smoke together. They drink together. They party together. It is a family, and like you really do build that family vibe. And like I really messed with that. Like it was lit. Like some of them been like, "Yo, Trey, we heard your new song." I remember I had a song that I haven't even put out just because the way I recorded it, I just didn't like. I like you think I'm putting out a lot of music now. It's so much music that I haven't put out just because I was like, nah, that's not the one. Nah, that's not how it's gonna go. Maybe I'll flip this over and shit like that, and we'll see about it later. But like, I had a song that I played for my manager at Buffalo Wild Wings. He played it for every employee at this Buffalo Wild Wings. G. And it's just like I just built a bond with a lot of people, and like that's one of the bonds I don't feel like I'm a break or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, other than that, it was different because there's a lot of like white people out there, and I'm not used to white people for real. Like it was white people at Luther North, but like I didn't have no white friends. Like I made white friends. That was interesting. I guess it kind of calmed down some of my niggertry.
I mean, I'm gonna say let's talk about that too. Like, so it's like I have see me. I don't know. I have friends, but because I work a whole lot and I do a whole bunch of shit, like I don't really have time to go kick it. And then it's always like I'm feel like I'm tagging along with shit. So when I do, I mean, you ain't rolling up, is you?
Nah.
Anyway, no, but I'm like, it's just I'm eclectic like that. Like when you was asking me about the show, like I had changed my mind. I was like, I just go because I ain't had shit else to do on. Like it's the 30th, you know, it's the end of the year. Like fuck it, like it's $10. That ain't shit. So you know, it's like, and plus I fuck with Dragon or whatever. And it's actually shout out Dragon. She got the show coming up this week. Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
It's this weekend. Yeah. I was well. I'm gonna say that for after the show.
But like I'm hosting the show. Like I'm the host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you ain't even rapping. You just hosting.
I might rap. Yeah. I mean, y'all gotta be there to see. It's all a surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it's like my thing is like I always people feel like I'm being stuck up or whatever. I don't. I'm very very introverted because when I do go out, it's like everybody kicking in doing their own thing. It's not like say if me and you went out, like we would be kicking it together. Like it'd be little like when I get with my bro, like he be kicking it with his homeboys or whatever, but I don't feel like I'm tagging along or whatever. Like I feel like they welcome me into the circle. And when you rock, especially like I'm gonna say this, like white people will do that. Will welcome you in and want to kick with you and shit like that, and they good for that. And black people, we just don't like. If we ain't fucking with you or we ain't know you, so it's like you got to break out of your blackness, kind of. Because you agree with that?
Yeah, no, 100%.
And like white people feel. Oh, go ahead.
Like I said, like I was saying about that Buffalo Wild and how they a family. Like a good amount of them are white, good amount of them are black. But you know that it was the white people who initiated all of this. You know what I'm saying? You can tell like white people hella like the first to accept shit, which is crazy because they also the first to hate shit. But you know, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I have more like besides my boy Phil that tune in all the time, and a couple other people. Like I feel like I got like it's a homeboy John. Shout out John on Facebook. I met at Gateway at no Mo Game Con. Shit, I'm sure Mo Game Con. Part 2, like his son sold me his Pokemon with all the legendaries and shit on it. So you know I had to get that. And since then, me and him been real cool on Facebook. Like he really fuck with all of my shit. Like, and it's like I don't know. Like I just feel like white people are more. I don't know. But I still won't date a white girl though. But that's a whole nother. I ain't gonna say won't, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. And
Nah,
I
I
think
mean, hey,
no,
hey,
no,
I'm
this
with
your
it, bro.
interview. No. This your interview. Like I
No, I'm
keep.
saying like I ain't 100% disagreeing with you.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah,
Because it's a story, so I'm gonna tell you that story because what we gonna do is I'm gonna wait and see what we get. I want to make sure we get Breezy on there. We might wait till Saturday to do because I don't know what time. You know,
okay.
my if you free Saturday because you want to do it around 2, you
So,
get the snowman is free around that time. I'm gonna see if Breezy gonna be around that time, and
okay.
I want to make sure it's a party and then we have enough people and going in on the conversation, and then because like we can talk about this shit forever, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on, dude. Once again, like you was one of my first guests.
Nah, it's all love,
Actually,
man.
you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate you recognizing and understanding what I'm doing because a lot of people in St. Louis, man, I swear to God, they feel like I'm trying to ride the wave, but it's like, nigga, if I wasn't doing this, nigga, I still would be doing this right here. Hold on, right quick. I still would be doing this shit right here. Like, I still would be doing this shit right here, nigga. Like,
Nah, I feel you.
just, nigga, I don't even know how I lost count how much this was, nigga. This was the last 2 months worth of comics.
I
And the
feel
other
it.
3 over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
Hmm.
I don't even what you know what I'm saying. I don't even want to show you the over there because I can't.
Hmm.
I got all shit around, so I can't even show you the pops and shit like that. But you
Nah,
know,
yeah, I feel it.
it's just like I don't. I fuck with the fact that you see that it's coming from a genuine place. Because a lot of these niggas been rapping for 80,000 years, and they feel like they
Talking about
overused.
80,000 years.
Yeah, I mean, no, for real, 80,000. A lot of these niggas that ain't making no fucking moves. Like the niggas that making moves, they ain't talking about they making moves. They ain't doing the same little shows with 50 niggas. It's
Hmm.
just them, maybe one of their homeboys and shit, maybe 2 niggas at max. Like the niggas that you see moving, they're
Hmm.
not. First of all, they're not here in St. Louis, and if they are, if they back and forth between it, they getting some money and then gone 90-80% of the time. So it's like, uh, I respect the fact that you still that you Dr. Dan the Pancake Man, like I don't care what this nigga doing, excuse me, what you doing, or what he doing, or anybody else doing. I don't care what the guys that I started doing this with. I don't care what y'all doing. Even Epic Haynes, I ain't heard from him in a while, but like the guys that I had on her, just y'all being humble and y'all realizing when somebody trying to help because I hadn't seen nobody really try to fuck with the St. Louis scene like that without trying to talk about some bag. Like I don't need the bag. I just even now with this YouTube shit not even being as what it is,
Hmm.
as far as ads and shit like that, it's the fact that I still like doing this shit. Like it can't. I had a point, and I remember you asked me because we had a heated ass debate. I don't know if you remember because I was going in. I was going off on the scene and shit like that, and I had gotten into it with some niggas and everything else like that. But the point being that you was like, you asked me a question, and I had to really think, and it really stuck out to me. You was like, "Are you doing this shit to trying to get a bag, or are you doing this shit because you actually love doing it?" Because it seemed like you started off loving this shit, and then it got,
Hmm.
I kind of fell off. But the only reason why I fell off is because I just felt like I couldn't interview somebody that wasn't making progress, and I had to go and make progress myself. Like it just, I'm not trying to chase the Vlads, the academics, and everybody else like that. So that's why I like having people like you because when we look back on this shit and when you do pop off, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because I ain't even gonna say because I was gonna say nigga, if you don't. No, I always speak life into people's shit. You know that. So
Hmm.
when you do pop off and niggas come back and they're like, oh shit, I ain't seen this interview. Like it's Pimp C interviews. I'm still watching. Like when he got out of jail, and he started doing all this shit. Like before he died in a year, like in time span of what a year and a half or whatever. Like I
Hmm.
want that shit to be like when you get on Sway and you get on X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't shout me out, but if you do, thank you. But I'm saying like niggas will be like, oh shit, who is this? I want this shit to be here and not just here, but on beats and bits. Like I was telling you about investing. Like I'm thinking about getting my own server and throwing up all these motherfucking videos, all these interviews, the vlogs. I don't necessarily care because niggas ain't gonna care 10 years down the line what happened with fucking Rick Ross and Young Jeezy and shit, and they cool now. Like ain't nobody gonna care about this shit for real later on down the line.
I feel it.
So, that's just all I wanted to say to you, man. So you got any some old closing statement? I know we about to end this motherfucker like 2 or 3 times.
You had asked me earlier, and I guess I never answered. You said, who are the producers I'm working with? Like I said, my artist, Sleep Throat, Eric Bravo, I got Fab, that's If Jam. Let's see who else I got. I want to get a Baker beat as soon as possible. Chris from Crow produced some stuff that I got out. Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Who did join the team and Chubby Love? I gotta go back because the only way the only way you go forward is if you know your history. And if you niggas ain't seen or heard that, I had that on Target Practice mixtapes. What was that? 3, 4? I gotta go on there and look. But yeah, you had some shit. Boy, I'm telling you, this boy got some shit. If y'all ain't, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. But who did that shit?
Chubby Lover was produced by Chris from Crow.
Okay.
So yeah, that's back when he was just Chris. You know what I'm saying? Join the Team was produced by this dude that I don't really associate myself with no more. Yeah, but his name's Jamel.
What, nigga, you falling out with the producers, nigga? What happened?
Nah, and the crazy part is it wasn't even no serious shit. It was just off some, we was I think on the low it was kind of one of the things we all blew out of proportion. It wasn't even like no money situation, it was literally like we got invited to a house party at their crib or whatever, but they stayed with their parents, and one of us knocked on the door. One of the people I used to be kicking it with all the time knocked on the door, and I guess they were knocking too loud, so they opened the door like with an attitude, and we kind of felt some type of way. It's like, you invited us to a party. I get that you live with your peoples, but like normally when people live with their peoples and they throw a party, either they throwing a party because their people not there, or we didn't know the situation. And so we kind of just decided not to go. And then people was rapping on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, talking bad. And it's like, what? Like, what? It wasn't even that big of a deal, but so.
Nah. So that's pretty much it, man. I think we got another one. We got another classic in the books. You feel me? So, yeah. Until next time, it's your boy, DJ Killzown Jones, Tre Casanova, Killzown Interviews Part 2. And we up out of this mug, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Make sure y'all go over here to Tre, hold on real quick. Let me make sure I get you on here right fast. Let me pull you up right quick. And all this gonna be up in the description box for y'all. So, wait a minute. You got a song called HMO3. I ain't heard this shit. Wait a minute. It's like the Pokemon move, nigga.
Yeah, like surf.
Oh shit, that's some shit for y'all. Y'all don't know that if y'all on your nerd game. That's why I was trying to see what move it was, because I was getting ready to say fly like a motherfucker, but that's 2. So anyway, but what happened to all your old shit though? Wait a minute. What you do with all the rest of the shit?
Man, I clean house, man. I had to.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. I want y'all to go over to the channel. This is where the subscribe button. It should look like this, nigga. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell, and then check the videos out. So yeah, so you clean house, but nah, why you take the videos down, though, man? I told you with the Cavalier, you gotta have that. I'm telling you, man. What was the reasoning behind that? Now we got another question. Damn.
For real, I just kind of outgrew some of those like songs and stuff like that. I felt like I was better than that.
No, but you gotta let niggas see the evolution. Like,
Cavalier on YouTube. It's just on the older channel.
Oh.
It's not on that channel.
What's on the older? What's the older channel? So you gotta have niggas go check it out.
It was. I'm not even sure the name of the channel. If you just
Casanova
look up
Trainer?
Cavalier, if you just look up Cavalier, it'll pop up.
Tre Casanova Cavalier. Y'all niggas ain't seen this video. This is. I'm still letting niggas know about it. So yeah, okay. It was on Live Well. And then oh shit, wait a minute. I remember nigga. I remember we had I don't even know if you remember this shit, but remember when we was at Game Splash, nigga? And y'all came through and did that shit. Hold on, nigga. Wait a minute. I ain't forgot all about this shit, nigga. Wait a minute, because nigga. We had that.
I watched that the other day. That's me and Chris from Crow. That's who Chris from Crow is. It's Chris. Yeah.
Wow. Chris Scott. What's up, Chris from Crow? What's up, man? Shit, and then here go the Cavalier. Like, y'all did that shit. But anyway. Yeah. We out of here, y'all. Shit, we be here all day. You know, me and this nigga go way back like 4 flat tires on the bin. So we out, y'all. Make sure y'all check us out. Trey, send me all the updated links. Then I'm gonna be linked to the old shit, and then we're gonna be on there. Like, well, damn, we didn't have the interview, but we can't find them. But we out, y'all. Shout out to you, Trey, for coming on, man. And we out. Peace.